Ruth, somebody commented about we often use the term working on ourselves, doing the deeper work. What do we mean by that?
There's a great quote which says, "Wherever I am and wherever I go, I take myself with me." We are all individuals and we all have a past and we all have a history and we all have our own traumas and stuff to sort out. Now, working on ourselves and working in a relationship is about knowing yourself fully. And that is knowing all the parts of you, all the bits that you perhaps are unaware of, the unconscious parts. And the only way you can get to those unconscious parts is often with some deep work with a psychotherapist in order to understand where those deep parts are and how they are interpreted inside you. Now, there's many aspects of ourselves. We have a very shadowy part, those parts that we want to deny, hide and repress. We know they're there, but my God, we don't want anybody to see them. And it's about really understanding what they are and how they then impact the other person, or certainly in a relationship, how those shadow parts impact your partner, because they will do if you are not willing to share them and not willing to work on them. They will trip you up along the way. When we talk about working on ourselves, it is about knowing all the aspects of who we are. So that's everything that we are. That's the good bits, the bad bits, the bits we don't want to look at, the bits we want to stick behind a curtain. It's understanding all of that so we are better able to make a choice and make a decision about how we handle certain situations. And in a relationship, it's really ideal if both partners can do that. It doesn't have to be at the same time, because that actually presents challenges itself. But if we can learn to do that individually at some point within the relationship, then it's going to be far more conducive to working on issues and problems when they arise, because both of you will have the capacity, or a greater capacity, to be able to manage those issues and conflicts with a greater deal of being adult, not regressing back to our child, not being triggered, and be able to manage them in a more healthy, functional way. And that's what we mean by working on ourselves. That's what we mean by doing the deeper work. Because if you do the deeper work, you're going to be far better to then manage yourself within that couple or within that relationship in a far more healthy and functional way. That's what we mean by working on ourselves. Again, love to hear what you think, and whether you're in a relationship where you're doing the heavy lifting and you're doing the deeper work and perhaps your partner isn't. How is that for you? Or whether you're doing the inner work and the deeper work along with your husband. Again, that can often cause struggles when you're both doing it at the same time. There's a lot to manage in a household if you're living together. But great to hear your thoughts on whether you're doing the work within a relationship and how that's affecting you. Anyway, watch our TikToks, watch our Instagrams, and comment.